Hey princesses, and welcome back to Forever Disney Princess. Today we're back again for another episode of Disney Princess Storytime Presents Season 2. And today we are going to be reading you a story, of course way before I go to sleep. And it's a Disney Sleeping Beauty story. We haven't do a Sleeping Beauty story before, so this is a new. So we're gonna be reading you a Sleeping Beauty story, and it's a Sleeping Beauty and the Good Fairies. It's time to get magical. Let's get started. Before we start for this some sort of a story time from Disney Princess Storytime Presents Season 2, I just wanted to announce that my haul part 2 will be my next video. It's going to be my dolls and my other books that I got it for around recently, so you better go see that soon. Not just books and dolls, but also other stuff, other stuff that, relates to Disney Princess. And then the segment's about, I'm a storyteller. I'm a storyteller. I love to read some Disney Princess stories, of course, for you guys. I try my best to read, and yeah, I love reading books for all of you, of course, especially for the Disney fans. So that's why I picked this book. Now, this book is actually in the UK company of Little Golden Book. They're called The Treasure Cove Story, which is like a UK equivalent for the Little Golden Book. So they put on that, of course. I got it, of course, with Jasmine as my babysitter, which I'm gonna read to you guys soon. So I have another Disney Princess My Babysitter book, so I'm really happy. But I'm really happy for the Sleeping Beauty book. I used to have it in the Little Golden Book version until it never survived, so I'm happy I had it again. But this one is the Treasure Cove Story, but it's the same thing. It's the same thing. I don't want to buy another one of that. And on the back of the book, you can see there is some of the books that you can collect. I have all 3 of these, so be sure to stick around for my haul. I have brought the Tangle book from like the smaller one. Of course, I have it today, and this one I had it too. So now it's time to read Sleeping Beauty and the Good Fairies. Let's get started. All right, time to get magical. Let's go. So inside, it's really different than the actual Golden Book because this one doesn't have like this one. It's just like all straight up to this one, and it's I know this book is a reproduction, so it's actually from like the 70s. So the reproduction of the Disney books like Mary Poppins, Bambi, and many more Disney books, and Cinderella. I used to have the old school Disney Little Golden Book Cinderella, and it never survived. So if I have to find it, then it's fine. But we're gonna read it together. Okay. Walt Disney's Sleeping Beauty and the Good Fairies. It is by Dorothy Strebe and Annie North Bedford. Pictures, Van, the Walt Disney Studio. Adapted by Julius Stevenson and the C.W. Satterfield. Aww. Look at that little Briar Rose and Philip. Already cute together. Okay, let's see. A happy bustle filled the cottage in the woods. The 3 good fairies, Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather, were flying about the place as busy as merry buzzing bees. For the first time since her marriage to Prince Philip, Princess Aurora was coming to visit them. Look at that. It had been a cottage for about more than since Aurora is back in the castle. And this is really cool because this is after when she woke from the lipstick spell. Okay, back to the story then. So Flora waved her wand over the woodland flowers until each blossom glowed like a bit of a rainbow. Flora worked her magic to the baby birds, teaching them to twitter a welcome song. And Merryweather, with the help of the breezes, swept and dusted the little cottage until it shone with a magic glow. So everything was prepared for Aurora's visit. It was in this very cottage that three fairies had raised the little princess from christening day, and now she was coming to visit them here, and they were to go on her to the castle of the king and queen, deck it out with the magic from the homecoming feast. Look at that little briar rose. It's so cute. Otherwise nowadays it's Aurora. But for when she hid herself in the cottage with the fairies, they called them Briar Rose. It was Merryweather who first heard of the chippery chop clop. Sorry, the pronunciation. Okay, clippity clop. There we go. Clippity clop of distant hoops and a rumble of wheels of the royal coach far down the forest road. Come, come, girls! Merryweather cried. She's almost here. There's no time to lose. Looks like Merryweather and the other fairies are gonna have a panic. Quickly she bent over the well beside cottage for a glance at her reflection in the water below. Plink! Into the well fell her magic wand, but Merryweather was too excited to notice that. A bustling Fauna, puffing just a bit. Oh my, she cried. Did I do alright? This is not good. The fairies are having a panic because the princess is almost here. Over the well she bent for the glimpse. But just that, the coachman's horn sounded loud and clear up amongst the trees. So Fauna did not hear the plink as her magic wand dropped into the well. Next came Flora, trying to be calm. The dear girl, she fluttered. How sweet to her to want to see us, the cottage again. But remember, we must not keep her long, for the king and queen will be waiting at the castle. That's really true. As she spoke, she caught sight of the royal carriage approaching at last. Oh, she cried, it's my cap on straight. She bent to look, then turned towards the road as the coach came to a halt. And into the well, all unseen, fell a third magic wand. Uh-oh. Flora, Fauna, Merryweather, cried a voice that they loved, and down from the coach step Princess Aurora into the good fairy's arms. So sweet, reuniting again. Together, they went into the little cottage where they had lived for so many happy years. How lovely it is, said a happy princess, just as I remember it. And so are you, sweet three. Well, my dear, said Flora briskly, now we must all be on our way, for your father and mother had kindly invited us to come to the castle with you and to decorate it for the homecoming feast. Lovely, said the princess. You decorated it with your magic wands. Where are they, by the way? Right here, said Merryweather. Why we wouldn't be without them, you know? No, indeed, said Fauna, always right at hand. But they aren't, said Flora. Where are those wands? Well, they look high and low inside the cottage and out, but not a sign of them could they find. This isn't good. We cannot disappoint the king and queen, cried Merryweather, and everyone in the countryside, added Fauna. We must find them, said Flora firmly. Now let's think, where were we doing last with them? You are brightening up the woodland flowers, said Merryweather. So they hunted through the woods, but Flora's wand was not there. You were teaching the baby birds a welcome song that they reminded Fauna. So they hunted along the bushes and trees. They searched every bird's nest around, but Fauna's one was not there. You, Merryweather, were sweeping out of the cottage with the help of the little breezies. So they hunted all through the cottage again, but the one was nowhere to be seen. Uh-oh. I wonder what will happen next. Now the sun was sinking beyond the deep woods. At the castle, everyone would be waiting, they knew. What in the world could they do? I know, said Princess Aurora. I'll ask the wishing well. So over the wishing well, and she bent. Why, it's all sparkly. It's all a sparkle with sunbeams, she cried. And starlight and rainbows deep inside the well. Our wands, cried the fairies. Tugging together on the rope, they pulled up the bucket in the well. Up it came, full to the brim, with magic wands and sunbeams and such. Then into the cottage the four of them flew, and away went the horses, clippity-clop off to the castle. It soon has a glow with sunbeams and starlight, and love's light, too, for Princess Aurora's homecoming with a lovely time was had by all. And see it in the story. And as you can see, there is a checklist that you can available. So that way you can find what it's, what is missing. And that is the end of the story of Sleeping Beauty and the 3 Good Fairies. Well, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed Princess for the story of Sleeping Beauty and the 3 Fairies. And what are the odds I actually bring Aurora outside too? Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click the bell notification. This is the hint, and these 2 are hints because I'm going to be doing a Disney Princess Haul Part 2 soon. For now, thank you Princesses so much for joining me. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to click the bell notification right over there. No pun intended. Follow me on TikTok at Forever Disney Princess TV. And of course, subscribe to my first channel, Pinktastic Barbie Collector. And I'll see you princesses in my next video. Have a royal day, princesses. Bye!